Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. In today's video, we're going to be talking and looking at stocks under $20 that could easily hit $100 per share in the next couple of years. The biggest thing I want to talk about with this video is these are growth stocks. They're going to be very, very high risk, high reward. They're all fun, but more importantly here, if you're going to invest, the best approach that I would recommend is to dollar cost average and keep it under about 1 to 2% of your portfolio, just because they're super high risk, high reward. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some good amount of volatility with all of them. And another thing that I want to show you guys is we're going to be looking at an intrinsic calculator to determine a fair price of one of these stocks here, and you guys can actually get that plus a full course breaking down how to properly invest, find undervalued stocks. I'll put that down below for you guys. It's absolutely fantastic and it's super affordable. So make sure you guys check that out, and let's dive into this here. So with stock number one here is ticker symbol AMOR. This is a mortgage REIT. So this is a real estate ETF. The reason I love this thing is we've seen some really nice numbers out of them, but more importantly, the stock here has seen great growth. It's sold off down to a really nice support for the stock. So we always hear that expression, a buy low, sell high. And given that this stock has sold off a little bit, this could represent a really good time to start investing into it. You guys can see that dip down from $13 to $11. And looking at this here, I really want to show you guys that the average analyst price target for this stock here is near and around $13.50. So we could still see a ton of growth out of this. And the intrinsic calculator is telling us this thing is an absolute buy. So this is actually right integrated in our course here. The intrinsic value of this stock here, plugging in all the information, is $31.48. So from the current price of $11, this is an undervalued stock, and we actually have a full video in the course explaining how to use this, so make sure you guys check that out. It's absolutely fantastic. But guys, a reason I love investing into REITs and all that stuff is because REITs are real estate ETFs. So this company goes out and they buy real estate properties, and as the tenants pay their lease, their rent, you guys get a little bit of that money in dividends, as well as just like real estate goes up in value, so is the properties you're investing in. So that's where you get that appreciation in the shares. Now, the dividend yield on this thing, guys, is almost 11%, guys. So if you invest $100, you're getting over $10 a year in dividends. Over the course of 10 years with only $100, you already pay back that $100. So this one here is a really fun one. And just like how real estate goes up, I wouldn't be surprised in the next couple of years if we get some good buying pressure, especially if rates can go down. This thing will definitely move here. So let's move on to stock number two here. So stock number two is what we call SoundHound AI. SoundHound AI is a really fun play here. Ticker symbol SOUN. The average price target right now is near and around $7.25. So if we hopped in at its current price and we sold at the analyst price target, guys, that's a 42% return. That is absolutely insane. Most analysts, 80% of analysts give a buy rating and 20% hold. So actually, all the analysts believe into this company. They're either saying to buy or hold it. So that's a really positive thing to see for this business. And if we actually look at some of the fundamentals here, you guys will see that we've seen a really nice increasing revenue, up 53%. Right? Look at this. This is absolutely insane here. So if we get this thing to load, revenue breakdown, look at this. This is how they bring in their money. So most of it's actually off product royalties, because SoundHound AI, they just like, I'm sure you've seen all those videos on TikTok of all AI voices. This is the company. These are the companies that make them. And looking at the financial statements, I think we're only going to get more growth out of it. And the biggest thing right now that this company has is they're really investing back into the business here. You guys can see actually their operating profit and all that stuff is very high just due to them reinvesting a lot into it. But all their other fundamentals, like their gross profits, up 22%. So I really think this is a great company. It's very, very risky, but it's a fun stock to invest in. If you believe in artificial intelligence, technology, for a stock that's only $5, this is a fun play to invest in here. So let's talk about the last stock that I want to show you guys is ticker symbol CCSI. So CCSI is a cloud computing ETF. It's a cloud solutions, not ETF, stock. Now you guys can see that we're actually forming this nice upward trend. This one here is very, very, very risky. But more importantly here, the reason I love it here is because we could be getting a nice reversal. The stock is breaking out here of the 200-day moving average line. So I really like the technical aspect of this stock here over the fundamentals. I know for long-term investing, that's not ideal, but if I were gonna go that route, of looking at fundamentals, I would like ticker symbol VERI. VERI here is another company that's very, very interesting. The total revenue has increased about 10%. And looking at this here, the reason I love it is we've seen this nice turnaround. You guys can see in the past where they haven't been doing well, declining revenue, and we've had this nice turnaround, right? Where it jumped 4%, now 10%. Now the cost of revenue has gone up just due to them investing into the companies. They've been integrating stuff's more expensive. So I really think that this one here is a really, really fun and exciting stock here. Now, for those of you that don't know what VERI is, this is an AI company providing solutions that enable organizations to process, transform, and utilize unstructured data. So this one here definitely carries a ton of potential. This company has deals with like the US government, a lot of corporations. So it's a fun stock, to see if we can get some buying pressure out of this thing here. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Overall, guys, they're all risky. They're all volatile. And anytime you try to find a stock under $20, the risk tolerance is very, very high. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys did, hit that like button and subscribe. If you guys want to learn how I actually found these stocks, check out our school where you guys can learn how to properly invest in the market. And we'll see you guys in there. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take care.